What's up, everyone? It's Alex from Strength X here. Want to go over why linear periodization sucks, and that is because conjugate is the GOAT. They're pretty different, I'd say polar opposites actually, in terms of programming. So linear periodization is minimalistic usually, whereas conjugate is a maximized program. Basically, you combine all elements of training at the same time with conjugate. You're doing your max effort work, your speed work, or dynamic effort work, hypertrophy work, and then I classify another section as the band work, which is just really a subset of that hypertrophy, and it allows you to build up your tendons. So I think that's really important. So that's going to maximize performance doing all these at the same time. It lets you reap the benefits that come from each method. So with the max effort method, you're going to learn your weaknesses. You're going to learn how to strain against a heavy weight. When it comes to dynamic, you're going to learn how to explode and be more, get more speed strength. And for the hypertrophy work, you're going to get some sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, and that's going to increase your strength potential and give you better leverages as well. And then also, conjugate is the best system for joint preservation. It's all about longevity. You can compare the two programs. Conjugate's going to be the tortoise, and linear periodization will be the hare. You might make quick strength gains with linear periodization because it's so specific, but you do have a higher risk of injury, and just due to the overuse with all the comp specific lifts and whatnot, and just using the straight barbell usually is how they do it. But all the different variations in conjugate are going to prevent overuse. Weak link hypertrophy work, that's going to prevent muscle imbalances. It's going to keep you healthy. And there's also a wide range of options and different protocols for the max effort work. You can work up to 100%. You can work up 3 sets of 1 at 90%. There's other ways to do it too. You can work up to like a heavy 5 rep max or a 3 rep max. With dynamic effort work, I could talk all day. I could make a separate video about that. There's tons of different protocols from 8x3 to 8x2, 5x5, it depends. And with bodybuilding work, there's tons of different ways to go about that as well. So having so many options available, really makes it hard to plateau. On to the third section, the 4-day upper lower that conjugate calls for, that'd be the optimal split. Allows for max recovery in between sessions, which is going to allow you to attack each session with everything you got. And if it's a down week, then just at least attack it with some intent behind your effort. And if you were working a busy job or you're playing other sports, you can do a 2 to 3 day a week version. With a 2 day a week, it would be a 14-day split. So you're just doing the same thing over a 14-day period instead of the 4 days in a 7-day block. And then with 3-day split, it goes over a 10-day period. And then also, conjugate as planned deloads, usually every 4 to 6 weeks. That's going to keep your fatigue in check, which will decrease your injury risk and allow you to make more gains in the long term. Let's see here. I want to get my last point and I want to make sure I don't forget it. So basically, with conjugate, the program's never going to get stale because of all the options. Linear can get boring, and not to say that all linear periodization programs or coaches who do that are making minimalistic high risk programs, but bare bones without modifying it, it's not a good system. Conjugate's much better, but a lot of the best coaches they do tweak it and steal some things from conjugate. And also, I forgot, the most important thing about conjugate is the focus on GPP work too, and athletic movements on little mini workouts that you do on your off days or before or after a training session if you have time for that. Well, just wanted to make a quick and short video explaining my points why. If you want to argue, you can go down in the comments, but also make sure to subscribe and like the video too if you're on the other side of the fence and agree with me. Thank you, and take it easy.